Hello and welcome to my new flosstube. I'm Jantina. I'm Jantina Stitches here on YouTube and on Instagram, and this is where I share my stitching. So this is going to be an update from November and a little bit of October. Do I say that right? I believe so. I really didn't plan on filming until tomorrow because I wanted to get this video done before the start of December, when everyone is posting their daily videos, and also because I want to do kind of a monthly update if I can make it. So yeah, I have quite a few whips I've worked on. 2 new starts, which I didn't plan, because if you watch my videos regularly, I was saying I didn't want to have new starts until I finished 2 or 3. What did I say? I don't remember. But then I finished organizing my whips over there, which I didn't film because of reasons. And it felt like I had a lot more space to work on other things. Now I think about it, I have one whip here I didn't write down. So now I'm complete. Like I said, and this is going to be a really small kind of life update to get it out of the way, and maybe I will tell more about it in my December wrap-up video, but I look tired. I am tired. The last couple of months my health hasn't been the best, my physical health, my mental health, and I'm working on it, but I'm tired. And I have these permanent bags under my eyes, so yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, so stitching, I have 7 whips, I believe. Some of them I worked on for a goal, a Dutch girl. She has a quilt shop. Her name is Daphne. She also stitches, and she uploads videos every now and then here on YouTube. Her name is Daphne, and her shop is called Het Naaldbos. And every year she organizes a finish party. You can try and finish things or just set some goals and work on it. And I did that as well. I wrote them down in my book, and I worked on some of the goals. And one of the things I want to do is get back into sewing, and I have a box up there with a lot of pre-cut project bags, and I just need to get and sew them. I also wanted some type of book sleeve, because I also started reading again. I just didn't have the brain space to read for months and months. Then I picked up a Dutch book, and I started with just 1 page, and I lost it. And now I am reading, like, not every day, 3 or 4 times a week, just a little bit in a Dutch book, so it's easier on my brain. And I wanted to make a book sleeve, so I made this one with a pocket, and I really like this bright fabric. And in here are some markers and bookmarks, just cute if I want to mark something. And a bookmark I made with with help of my daughter. I really like foxes. Her favorite animal is a bunny, so yeah, that's in there as well. and it has a snap. So if I put a book in my bag to take somewhere, it stays nice. So that was a sewing project I marked off of my list. And yeah, that brings me to another project. Is it this one? I believe so. In a project bag I really love. I made myself. It has feathers on the inside. I believe the name is Foxy Fall, and the goal is to finish this. But there are so many mistakes in this. It's not even funny. It's all scrambled up, but you can see the pattern over here. It's looking so good. I really like this style. And the space between the tree and the edge is 1 stitch shorter than it's supposed to be, and this area was 1 stitch wider than it's supposed to be. And if I count from the fox through the grass to the tree, it matches up. Same thing with these leaves and the edge of the tree and this leaf, it all matched up. So I don't know where the mistake is. It's somewhere. I'm just fudging it. And because it's a tree, it's organic. These leaves are smaller than they were supposed to be. This one is bigger, but who can tell? So the goal is to finish this. I don't know if I can make it. This part will go really quick because it's just branches, no background, and some leaves. But these leaves continue all the way around until here. So I don't know if I can finish it, but it's so cute. Yeah. So that is the first project I worked on. I'm working on a finish in this year. Then also in a project bag I made myself with upholstery fabric. It's one of the earlier bags I made. In here is a bedtime story by Sue Richer AI, and it's a chart from Cross Stitch for Everyone on Etsy. And I have no idea what I did on this. For some reason my phone stopped recording. I am glad I looked up and I saw it. So I was saying I worked on bedtime story, and I have no idea what I worked on, but now I look at it, I kind of remember, because I was missing some of the colors for this project. So I ordered it weeks ago. And this was the first project I worked on after my last video. So I filled in the missing stitches and continued working on it the way I do. So let me show you. It's folded up still, but this project I started over here with the first 10 by 10 block, finished the colors in that, stitched as much as possible with the strand, parked it if it was necessary, or used below. And these are 2 rows, and the thing over here is the start of her hair. So let me see, I believe it's in frame like this. I love the bright colors, it's so pretty. So yeah, and what I was saying when the video cut out, remembering things is hard. Words are hard. So every one of my projects is stitched on 20 count 1/1. If it's not, I will put it somewhere in the screen together with a preview. For some I have a picture what it looked like before, for some I don't. chart information. I will all put it here, I believe. So yeah, to make it easier on myself. So I really liked working on that one. The colors are so fun and bright, and yeah, I need it. Then I worked on Full Moon, and it's a contemporary cross piece by Andrea Leverly. That's what I wrote down, so I suppose it's right. And I had my first page finish on this. And they are big pages, so it took a long time. So this is one page done. And I don't know if I will continue this way or down, but you can kind of see the brush strokes, and this is the mini. I know there's a full size available as well, but because it's more it's not really realistic. It's art, there are paint strokes, so I thought the mini would do fine. And I started this at 6% and I'm now at 8.62. Let me get it closer. Yeah. Also one with really pretty colors. And it's in a bag by Diane from Frog and Fudge. Also really bright and so cute. Then one that's also on my to finish list, and it's all crammed in my travel stitch bag. Let me show you. There are markers in here and the threads and everything. It all fits. It does. The zipper can close. This is one of my small project bags. And this is what I'm working on. This one I finished in my I showed the finish in my last video I made for my husband, and I'm making this one for myself, and it's in for a finish, and I'm going to finish it soon. But I hate the charting of this because the books are crooked, and you can see it on this bottom shelf and over here. This one was really bad and I don't like it. So I am fudging this a lot, and also this. There are a stack of books the fox is resting against, but there are spaces between the books, so they are floating, and this was just half books. I don't know. So I made up the top part. I changed the ink bottle to green because I like green better than brown. The border is brown as well. I saw something. I was distracted. And yeah, changing the crooked books so it looks right. I'm actually almost done. There's still a needle in my fabric, and the top part is hiding behind the hoop, but it's almost done. So I changed these books, and because the fox is the two orange colors and the pillow is an orange and a yellow, and the border is dark brown, I couldn't use those colors for those two books, so they look a little bit bland. But up close you can see there's one brown book and a green book. And now I only have the bottom part to finish. So in my next video this will be a fully finish. And it's cute. And I like the straight books. So yeah. My daughter has swimming lessons later today, so maybe I will bring that. Then, oh, this is a really fun one. I just took it off the hoop like a few minutes ago and I already forgot I worked on this. This is Wise Owl, and I can't remember who it is by, so it will be here. And I did quite a lot on this. I started at 10.43%. My notes are over there. I don't know the exact percentage I am at now, but I believe it's over 14%, so I will put it somewhere. And it's so pretty. Oh, and I found the second corner of the project. So here it is. And I always do this. I am always afraid I have too little fabric cut. So I cut it extra wide, so I have like a good margin, a good border. And then I start up real closer to the corner than I have to. So I end up with these strips at the end, but it's okay. So this project has small pages. I marked them at the top. And the last time you saw this, I was working, I just finished this page, I believe. And a little bit over here. And now I'm working the last two pages in at once. And the colors are so beautiful. You can see the hoop mark, but it's okay. Oh, I really love this. It's so pretty. So, yeah. I will definitely continue working on this until, I believe until both pages are done, because one of my goals I said was 5 pages finished before the end of the year. These are small pages. I count them as pages. If I already have most of the page done and I just continue the last bit, it's a page finish as well. So, my rules. Then I also have a goal set on Deer Creek. Initially I wanted to finish this year, but I am stuck in a boring part. It's still in a hoop, so I will take that out. I am in a really boring part of the pattern, and I gravitate more to the bright colors because I kind of need that now. It's fall and it's gray outside and cold, and I don't like that. I was out this morning. I had to bring my husband somewhere, and when I drove back I saw the sun for the first time in days. It feels like we had a storm also this week, but the sun came out and it was wonderful. I took a picture because I needed it. And this piece, Deer Creek, it is really a fall piece. I love it, but the colors are really boring to work with. So the goal is 70% for the end of the year. I started at 66.04 and I don't know the exact percentage, so I will put it up here. And this is how far I am now. It's so pretty. And over here I did it again with the border and it will be the same at the bottom, but yeah, it's so pretty. I love it. And I believe it's a little bit to go to the bottom. Did I mark it? Sometimes I just do a pencil mark, but I didn't do it for this one yet. Yeah, the leaves look so good. And the deer, oh. And this isn't the best lighting now because I set my, it's a tiny ring light thing. I put it really bright to get some light in here. But yeah, it's so pretty. Even when you only see half of it, it seems like a whole picture. And it looks so real. Yeah, love it. So we'll work on that again to get it to 70%. Just checking, I'm still filming. I have 2 projects left, and both of them are new starts. Yeah, I didn't plan on it, but it happened. This is not fitting in a project bag. I need to make more bigger project bags. I really like this one though. The colors are really, it's more of a green. It's showing up teal for me, but it's more of a really dark teal with dark red. It's showing up brighter, but yeah. In here is one with, is it Italian? I don't know. It's not English. But it translates to reading mouse. And this is what it will look like when it's done. I showed it already a bit. I talked about this pattern before. I wanted to stitch this one for my husband. He really liked it. It reminds me of him. We both really like to read. We love books. And we were planning to build a home library. And when I saw this pattern, I thought, well, I'm going to start it when we are going actually to build our home library. I started it, so we did. I started this one when we ordered all the bookcases, and we set it up. Is it last week? Yeah. And it's massive. It's really a statement. But it's so pretty and I love it so much. It's an entire wall in our living room, which is 4.5 meters of bookshelves with a ladder. Ladder? Yeah. It's not a functional one. It's only an aesthetic one. And I had so much fun fitting the books everywhere, and it will change. Maybe I will put in a picture, or I am thinking about filming my whip parade there at the end of the year with the bookcases on the background. But a childhood dream to have my own library. And my husband and I, our book tastes are so different, but that is what makes it fun. So yeah. Anyway, reading mouse. I started this and I did about half a page, which is 3,000 stitches and 2.45%. Also kind of boring colors, that is why I needed to work on the ear. These are the bricks, some of the window pane, is that how you call it? I believe so. I'm working down for this one. For most of my projects I do the typewriter method in a page and then continue down. Barked threads everywhere. And the brick, it really looks nice. So now the top of the chair will start, and more of his ear, it's a big ear, will come in. And maybe I will try and finish this page as well, because I really had fun working on it. Yeah. So that was one of my new starts. And then in one of my older bags, this is a laptop case from the Action, a shop here in the Netherlands. They are so soft. There are more over here and the smaller one in storage. But yeah, I really like these bags. In here is a kit. Let me see if I can. I will take it out of the plastic because there will be a glare. Like I said, I really needed bright, summery feelings in this cold winter. There was a craft fair here in the Netherlands, in Groningen, and I was planning to go, but it's just too much right now. I can't do all the people and noise, and so I ordered myself a kit in the sale. I bought this at Iris Borduurt, and it's a kit from Letty Stitch, and it's called Summer Dreams. And what I especially really love about this one is that there are no half stitches, no fractional stitches. I have to check the time. Oh, I'm good. I have to pick the kits in a while, but I'm good. So it's only full crosses, no backstitch, no fractionals, no half stitches. And it's a fox, and he's so peaceful. I want to sleep there as well, between the flowers and in the sunlight. Yeah. So I changed the fabric because it's all full cross, from the 16 count that was in the kit to a 20 count with one thread, because that's what I like. I started up here in the corner and I only did a little bit, but yeah, because it's the pattern is, it's just paper and it's massive. This is half of one page. So I will try and see if I can get a PDF. But this is my start. It's a tiny start, and my brain couldn't do math and measuring. So I took the piece of 16 count and I cut an equal size piece of 20 count, so it would be okay. And I started way up in the corner, and I have some fabric left, but yeah, I could use more border, but who knows if and when I ever finish this. So it's just some of the greenery also going. Oh no, I was following the color flow and see what color I could use best, because it's paper. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to stitch. I have left to stitch, and the floss comes on these cards. I don't really like it, but I hang my extras in the hole they have intended for it. So yeah, that was my last project I worked on, I believe. I have new starts planned. I wrote them down so I could talk about it. One of them is a pattern I showed earlier that I bought in my last video, and it's this one. I bought it on Etsy and I don't remember anything about it except that it's beautiful. I already cut my fabric. I have to kit it up, but I believe this will be my New Year, New Start. I love Alice in Wonderland. It's one of my favorite stories, books, whatever. So, and on Dutch Mania last year in Apeldoorn, there was a lady who had this as a whip, and I can't remember who it was. So if it was you and you're watching, please let me know it was you, because it was so pretty, and can't wait to work on it. And there's a lot of green, but I love green color, so just like Wise Owl, it's really pretty. So that is one new start. And also everyone is talking about the cells at the moment, and I like the idea of a cell, but I know I won't finish it in time, so I don't want to pressure like the Heaven and Earth cell, that if you finish it or a certain part of it, you will get something as a reward. also none of the Heaven and Earth charts really spoke to me, like, oh, I need to stitch it. So I was really happy about it. So I thought I dodged a bullet and I didn't have to do a sell. You never have to do a sell, but you know what I mean. So then I saw a post from, and words again, Cross Stitch Studio. I believe they have a secret sale, and they posted a sneak peek. I have to start it. It's not that big, but I believe I heard you had to do 250 stitches each day to finish it in a year. And over the last months, there was, well, more days than not, I didn't get to 200 stitches at all, let alone 250 every day, and stitching on my other project. So I believe, I kind of know, I will start this sell and just finish it when I finish it. But I really like the sneak peek and the color palettes. So another new start in for somewhere in January. I don't have fabric, I don't know the colors yet. So and also because I don't want to pressure myself to finish it within a year, I am also not really pressuring myself to start it the 1st of January to get the most of it, or don't get behind. So yeah, I will continue working on my goals I set for myself. I want to finish the fox bookmark and also the round fall fox. I want to finish 3 more pages on a full coverage. I want to sew just 1 project bag, because I know when I have 1 done, I will continue making them. Deer Creek to 70%. The bookmark for my daughter. I have a couple of projects here on my desk, so I can look at them and I hope they can trigger me to work on it. But oh, it's this one with the bright fabric and her name will be on it. I only have the J so far, but it's listed for a finish. I don't know. Also a project bag with bunnies, really faint white bunnies and foxes. So yeah, and I want to finish Bird Nerd. It's in an Alice in Wonderland project bag. I don't know. If I don't make these goals, it's okay. It will be fine. I had to check the time again. I'm only halfway, but it's really pretty. It only says nerd and has 2 birds, so but it's really pretty. Yeah, so we will see. Then there's also another project I want to start. Sorry. My kids really like to cross stitch. They want to cross stitch as well. I'm kitting them up both their own project, but I misplaced it somewhere while I was reorganizing this area, and everything is organized, but I don't know where I put them, those projects. So I have to go look for them. And there's a pattern I found we could stitch together. I would do the outline and they could fill in all the bits and bobs. It's this pattern, it's on Etsy. I still have to get it. And I will start it and they can fill in like the little hearts or the animals. And I have to stitch it on kind of a bigger count, so I will go and look if I have a 14 count, and I will dye it because there's like a white duck or geese or whatever, so I don't want to stitch it on white, so they don't have to do one white on white, but I don't know when that will be. So this was my November update. December will start really soon, and it feels like winter already, even though it isn't. We had snow, wet snow, a week ago, I believe. Over a week ago. I'm ready for spring, for summer. So if you have recommendations for good books, English or Dutch, whatever, with a nice summer vibe, let me know. I need it. Yeah, I will be back at the end of December with a whip parade, I hope. Let me know if you would like me to film it in front of my bookcase and in front of our library. And I will be back in January with a December update. So this is it. I will see you next time, and I hope you are happy that you're stitching. And I always have trouble ending these videos. So bye bye.